The AI revolution that has changed roof estimates forever. Stop stressing over shady contractors and sky-high estimates. We've been secretly testing an AI tool for months that can measure your entire roof and give you an accurate estimate in under 60 seconds without a single contractor stepping foot on your property. Here's what you need to know. I've been in the roofing industry for over 25 years, and I've seen homeowners get quotes ranging from $7,000 to $30,000 for the same exact roof. The frustration is real. You call 3 contractors, wait days for them to show up, if they show up at all, sit through sales presentations, and then get wildly different estimates that leave you more confused than when you started. Think of it like trying to buy a car, but instead of seeing the price on the window sticker, you have to schedule 3 different appointments with salespeople who each give you a completely different price over the course of a week. This is important because the average roof replacement in the US costs over $15,000. And without accurate pricing information up front, you're essentially making one of your biggest home investments completely blind. But what if I told you there's now a way to get a real, accurate estimate that we actually stand behind 100% before dealing with a single sales pitch or waiting days for someone to show up? Why most online roofing calculators are worthless. Let me explain exactly why this matters for your home protection. You know, just last month, a homeowner in Princeton showed me 3 different online calculator results for his roof: $8,500, $12,000, and $16,500. Same house, same roof, wildly different numbers. That's not helpful. That's confusing. Here's what you need to know about most online calculators. They're off by an average of 15 to 25% because they're using generic formulas and outdated pricing data. Think of it like using a 1990s roadmap to navigate today's highways. The basic structure might be similar, but you're missing all the important updates and changes. These calculators are designed to capture your contact information, not give you real answers. In fact, according to recent industry research, most calculators can't account for critical factors like roof pitch, dormers, valleys, or local building codes. The AI tool we've been testing is fundamentally different. It combines aerial photography with artificial intelligence to actually measure your specific roof. The technology reads your home's roof layout, measures the surface area down to the square foot using real-time satellite imagery and location data. This means it's not guessing based on your home's square footage. It's looking at your actual roof pitch, complexity, and surface area from high-resolution imagery. What this tells us is that for the first time, you can get pricing that's accurate enough for us to stand behind it completely. We've been using these estimates for several months now, comparing them against our professional on-site measurements, and the accuracy has been remarkable, consistent within just a few % of our detailed assessments. This is important because proper roof measurement is the foundation of accurate pricing, and without it, you're essentially gambling with your investment protection. The 60-second process that eliminates the contractor dance. Now, let me show you how this actually works in practice. The traditional process is fundamentally broken. You call 3 contractors, wait for them to show up, sit through sales presentations that can take hours, and then wait days or even weeks for estimates that might be completely different from each other. One homeowner recently told me they spent over 9 hours total just getting 3 estimates, which is equivalent to a full workday. Think of it like this. Imagine trying to buy groceries, but instead of seeing prices on the shelves, you have to schedule appointments with 3 different store managers who each visit your house, measure a refrigerator, and then give you a different price for the same items a week later. That's essentially what we have accepted as normal in the roofing industry. Here's how our AI tool changes everything. You go to fortifiedroofing.com, scroll down just a bit on the home page until you see the button that says Get Your Instant Quote. You type in your address, and the system immediately pulls up satellite imagery of your home. You answer a few quick questions about your preferences for materials and any specific concerns you have. Within 60 seconds, you'll have a detailed, itemized estimate emailed to you that breaks down exactly what your roof replacement should cost. This means you can budget properly for this investment, understand what factors are driving the cost, and make informed decisions about materials and timing, all before you ever talk to a contractor. You're in complete control of the process. The system even accounts for local factors like New Jersey's specific building codes, our weather patterns that require ice and water shield, and regional material costs that can vary significantly from national averages. What this tells us is that technology has finally caught up to the complexity of roof measurement and pricing. The AI can account for roof pitch, dormers, valleys, and other architectural features that generic calculators completely miss. This is important because these factors can change your roof cost by thousands of dollars, and now you know exactly what you're dealing with up front. What we discovered after months of real-world testing. Let me share what we've learned from using this system with real homeowners. We've processed hundreds of these AI estimates over the past several months, and the results have been eye-opening. The technology isn't just matching our professional assessments, it's actually helping us identify issues we might have missed during a quick visual inspection. Here's what's really interesting. The AI can detect subtle roof features that affect pricing, but might not be immediately obvious. For example, it identifies multiple roof planes, calculates exact valley lengths, and even accounts for features like skylights and chimneys that require special flashing work. One homeowner in Marlton discovered their roof required 30% more material than they thought because of complex angles that the AI detected. This represents a fundamental shift in how roofing estimates work. Instead of estimates being a closely guarded secret that requires a sales presentation, pricing becomes transparent and immediate. You can research materials, compare options, and understand exactly what drives the cost, all on your own schedule. This is important because informed homeowners make better decisions about protecting their biggest investment. The accuracy we're seeing is remarkable. In our testing, the AI estimates have been within just a few % of our final project costs in almost every case. The few variations usually come from hidden damage we discovered during tear-off, which no estimation method can predict until we actually remove the old shingles. But for surface area, material calculations, and labor estimates, the AI is consistently accurate. What this means for you is that you can start the roofing process on your terms. You can get your estimate at 10 p.m. on a Sunday, if that's when you have time. You can share it with your spouse, think it over, research materials, and make decisions without any pressure. This tool gives you the same information we use professionally to price jobs, putting you on equal footing when it's time to move forward. Why this only works for New Jersey and Pennsylvania homeowners? Here's something important to understand. This tool is only available to homeowners in areas that we service throughout New Jersey and eastern Pennsylvania. Let me explain why this actually benefits you as a homeowner. Accurate estimates require local expertise, not generic national averages. The Northeast has specific building codes that are among the strictest in the nation. We require ice and water shields along all eaves, along with the installation of drip edge, specific nailing patterns for high wind resistance, and permits that can significantly vary by township and scope of work. Our AI tool incorporates all of these local requirements because we've programmed it with our 25 plus years of New Jersey roofing experience. Think of it like this. Getting a roofing estimate from a national calculator is like getting medical advice from a general health website instead of your local doctor. Who knows your specific situation? The AI combines satellite imagery with our deep local knowledge of material costs, code requirements, and even seasonal factors that affect installation. For example, we know that certain areas of Sussex County require additional requirements, while homes near the shore need enhanced wind resistance measures. This is important because we stand behind these estimates 100%. Since we're the ones who will actually be doing the work, we ensure every estimate accounts for the real costs of doing the job right according to local standards. This isn't a lead generation tool that lowballs the price to get your phone number. It's a genuine service that provides real, actionable pricing information. By the way, if you're a New Jersey or Pennsylvania homeowner and you've been putting off getting a roof estimate because you don't want to deal with the hassle of contractors and sales pitches, this changes everything. Head to fortifiedroofing.com right now. Scroll down to find the Get Your Instant Quote button, and you'll have accurate pricing in your inbox in under 60 seconds. There's no catch, no spam calls, no high-pressure sales tactics, just real pricing information you can actually use to plan your roof replacement properly. The local limitation also means we can provide specific material recommendations based on what actually performs well in New Jersey weather. We're not just suggesting materials that work great in Arizona, but fail in our freeze-thaw cycles. Every recommendation is based on proven performance in our specific climate conditions. So here's what we've established today. Traditional roof estimates are fundamentally broken, keeping homeowners in the dark about one of their biggest home investments. AI technology has finally reached a point where it can provide accurate measurements and pricing without the traditional contractor dance. And for the first time, New Jersey homeowners can get real, transparent pricing that we stand behind 100%, all in under 60 seconds. This represents the future of home improvement estimates: transparency, accuracy, and putting homeowners in control of the process. No more waiting days for callbacks. No more sitting through sales presentations just to get basic pricing. And no more wondering if you're getting ripped off. But here's what I haven't told you yet. There are several specific questions you should ask any contractor after you get your AI estimate to make sure you're comparing apples to apples. Most homeowners miss these critical questions, and it can cost them thousands in unexpected charges or subpar work. Now that you understand how to get an accurate roof estimate instantly, you need to know how to evaluate contractors once you have that baseline price. Click below to watch my video where I reveal the 7 critical questions that separate legitimate roofing professionals from contractors who cut corners. These questions will protect you from the most common roofing scams in New Jersey and Pennsylvania and ensure that you get the quality installation your home deserves.